another one of my collaboration videos. I'm Matthew from A Caring Mind. Basically, I help raise awareness of mental health and of those who care for a close relative, friend, neighbour, or loved one suffering from mental illness. That is the core aspect of my channel. And I think the important thing of raising mental awareness or raising issues about unpaid carers is that it's some form of empowerment, because you can try and get your views across in videos and feed off of grow an online community. But I've got a good sort of surprise for you today. We have a new collaborator, spoken very eloquently on her section. Her name's Malika, and she'll be speaking about recovering from mental illness and her experiences on that journey to recovery. So without ado, let me introduce you to her so she can speak about how it helped her in her life and in her experiences.
Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. In this video I'm going to be speaking a little bit about recovery and mental health, and this video is in collaboration with Matthew from Caring Minds. So recovery and mental health is different for every single person, and so this is going to be a personal video where I'll be talking about what it means for me. So for me, recovery is finding meaning and purpose again in life, because people who are going through mental illness, whether it be depression or anxiety or any other mental illnesses, the worst feeling is that feeling of hopelessness, where you just feel like life is never ever going to get better. And so recovery is being able to find hope again and finding meaning and purpose. And for me, on this journey, I was able to realize that my depression that I went through and the anxiety and the anxieties that and my panic attacks that I had was actually a blessing in disguise, because it forced me to change my life. It was an opportunity. Well, at that time I didn't see it as an opportunity, but looking back now, I was able to stop doing what I was doing. So at that time I was going to university full-time, and I had my 2 kids, and I basically had no free time for reflection or meditation or anything like that. But because I couldn't function in school or do anything, it forced me to take time for myself. And in that process, I was able to discover a new me, and I feel like I'm a better person now, and a much stronger and more confident person. I feel like I'm living my life more purposefully now, and I'm living my life with meaning. And actually, honestly, before that, I don't think I was actually living my life. It was just, I was just going to school and just doing whatever I had to do, but it wasn't like with real meaning, and I wasn't really being my authentic self. And right now I'm really passionate about doing everything authentically and living my life to the fullest, and that's because of my experiences.
That's great. I mean, obviously she hit the nail on the head. It's not an easy journey, specifically if you're suffering from anxiety, and especially when it can disrupt your life. Obviously in her case, the disruption did lead on to taking time out, and also finding a smooth pathway, a smooth journey into reflecting on what she went through and trying to make a new journey into that form of recovery. But recovery in isolation is not the most easiest thing to do. I've always felt that when I'm trying to support the person that I care for who's suffering from an illness, mental illness, I felt that it was so important for me to be there. And Malika is going to speak about why it is important to reach out, because recovery in isolation is a very hard thing to do. So I always feel that it's important to reach out when you can. So I'll let her speak a bit more about that.
It's a personal journey, and for everybody it's different, and I encourage all of you guys who are going through mental illnesses to reach out for support, and know that life does get better, and it can get better, but it's hard on your own. And I was fortunate enough to be living at home with my parents, and that was the only reason I was able to take all that time off. I took about a year off, where I was able to do a lot of reflection and meditation, and just thinking through and just rediscovering myself. And so I didn't have to worry about paying bills or taking care of my kids, because they were at home with my family. And I was fortunate. But for other people, it's really important that you do reach out for help, because social support is very, very important. And it honestly will be very difficult if you don't have that support. And so reach out to friends, family members, to your doctor, or whoever you may feel comfortable with. And so, yeah, so I guess that's
All right. I mean, what can I say about what she said? I mean, it's really impressive, and I'm really glad she's taken the time to speak about such an important subject. Whether it's mental illness, there is always some form of a chance of recovery if the support is there, if that person suffering from the mental illness can just reach out in time to get that necessary support. Obviously, if it's an on and off thing with mental illness, it's best to try and reach out for that support before you hit that crisis point, because that's when you will need that support. When you do hit that crisis point, make a plan with the doctor, agree with your family members what's the best kind of support you can get if things get really bad. Don't leave it to the last moment. I'm going to finish up here on what I felt was impressive about Malika's video. And what I felt was really impressive, it's commented on her channel, it's really honest. It's not always easy to speak about mental illness. There's a lot of stigma involved, different perceptions in culture, race, creed, gender. There's always a problem with, in some sense, that mental illness perhaps should be hidden away. And the big problem with that is, if you do hide mental illness away, it goes against what Malika's trying to say. When you need to reach out, you can't always hide it away. You need to say you need that help. You need to acknowledge what mental illness is and get that help. I know it's not easy for everyone to do, but if it can be done, it's beneficial. So that's one of the things that impressed me with what she had to say. I really hope that if you can, please visit her YouTube channel. It's not just mental illness she raises awareness of. I did have a look for some of the videos, a lot of healthy stuff, a lot of community stuff, very important, very healthy. Check out her videos, comment on her latest video. It's really good stuff. I really hope she keeps raising awareness for mental illness, because it really is a much needed topic that needs a lot of discussion and a lot of awareness raising. I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll let her finish up on her section. Thanks for checking out this video.
That's all I have to say, and hopefully I can get some comments or feedback from you guys. Let me know if you guys are going through any type of recovery stage right now, like what has gotten better for you, and what are you doing to get better. Like, what have you done? Like, for me, I took a lot of time off and spent a lot of time in nature. That helped me a lot, and also reading the tafsir. But yeah, comment below, let me know your experiences, and let me know if you guys want to connect. So alright, thanks for watching my video, and see you next time.